Let's talk briefly about the disruption of the status quo. Let the story really start. When the status quo is disrupted, it means the protagonist is going to be thrown out of his or her normal everyday world and transported into a difficult new world. By a difficult new world, I mean a problem which needs to be solved because there is something at stake. At this point, the protagonist must make a decision to move forward and cross the difficult world, or he will perish. There is no turning back. The protagonist is under intense pressure. The difficult world has to be overcome so that in the end, the situation will be back to the status quo, or the status quo improves. The protagonist would have gone through a journey and as a result would have grown. Let me illustrate. Every afternoon, after wrestling lessons, Jojo and I, both 16, would walk home together. Sometimes we chased after each other and wrestled in open spaces. I happened to come from a wealthy home, so along the way, I would buy sweets and pastries for us. I loved to make Jojo happy. Knowing about his deprived home, I would make sure he was full before we parted to our homes. My parents were proud of me. This was our routine till one day, as we walked home, a white van pulled up from behind us, and within seconds, two hooded guys jumped down, grabbed me, and drove me away. Our normal walk home had been disrupted. Now I find myself gagged in a dark underground building, hoping to escape or that my dad will come for me. They are demanding 20 million cedis as ransom, or they will kill me. This is the point in the story where all stakeholders, myself, my parents, the police, Jojo, the society as a whole, would have to swing into action to find ways of saving my life. The goal for me now will be to escape. I am debating whether to try by myself or to wait for help. The goal of the others will be to save me and prevent me from being killed. To illustrate further, we live in the most peaceful village on earth. There was always joy and laughter ringing in the air. Then one day, a monster from nowhere attacked the village and grabbed my only brother. Everyone was afraid to fight back. My mother could die of grief. I had to do something, but I could not fight a monster. As I was wondering what to do, the wise old lady of the village approached me and revealed to me that I was the only one who could save the village from the monster. She promised to protect and guide me. Emboldened, I set off to rescue my brother. When the status quo is disrupted, action needs to be taken to get things back to normal or near normal. Once this begins, then the story has really started. I hope you can find where the story really begins in the two short illustrations above. Thank you.